Day 4. Excuse me. I'm still sick. Turns out the little teeny tiny bit of sick that I had yesterday didn't want to go away with just green tea with lemon and honey, so I might be stuck with it for a few days. But that's okay. I'm still powering through things. It is, let me see, it is 9 o'clock in the morning. Anybody who knows me well knows that I am not a morning person. I do not like being up early. But today I'm up before noon, which is lovely. I actually woke up at about 8 o'clock today. I have already had breakfast. I've already had my coffee, which, again, for anybody who knows me knows, that's insane for me. But I'm feeling really good today. I had a really good workout yesterday. My list was entirely slain. I had gone to pick up my leggings. I bought a bunch of fruit. I had fruit and yogurt this morning. It was glorious. Along with my coffee, of course. It's empty. I'll have to get a refill later, maybe. And then, what else? I walked. I got a really good amount of cardio in. Probably at least like an hour of pretty heavy cardio. Well, not heavy cardio, but heavy walking cardio, because that's my cardio. And yeah, so I still plan on continuing on with the slaying of lists today. I'm gonna do laundry, hopefully. I'm going to clean out the fridge, maybe. I'm gonna do as much as I can to find excuses to stay inside. Because I went outside yesterday, and it was unpleasant, to say the least. What else? I downloaded a free editing app, so if this is edited, you'll know that it worked. Maybe. If it does work, I might show a little clip of what it looks like just out my window, because honestly, I'm gonna take a peek. It is white outside right now, and my window is frozen. Not frosted, but frozen with a layer of ice about that tall. And I'm on the second floor. So it's not nice out. It's not nice out. It's very, very cold. But over the next couple days it should be improving. So, anyway, today's topic is introspection. And honestly, this challenge is making me learn a lot about myself, and I love that. As far as introspection goes, I am an introvert. As I mentioned in the last vlog, I have pretty much always been an introvert. I love having time on my own. The days where I can just be home and doing my own thing and just hanging out. Those are the best kind of days for me. That or like one-on-one personal connection kind of stuff. But oddly enough, introspection is only sort of a new aspect of my life. Over the past few months or so, I've been really taking an effort really putting in an effort to spend more time with myself on a more personal level. Because again, as I've talked about in the previous vlogs, I'm really taking the time right now to do that kind of stuff. So introspection for me is a new friend that I am learning to get along with and learning to love. And for the most part, I am, as I've said before, I'm a musician, but when it comes to sort of personal expression and stuff like that outside of my music, I love writing. I love artsy stuff. I like to doodle quite a bit. I've got my 4 sort of main books and journals and sketchbooks right now with me that I will actually bring up and show. This one is very new. It is absolutely gorgeous. A very, very good friend of mine gave me this journal for Christmas, and I've basically been using it as an everything journal. I write in it a lot. This is from January 1st. I made it my goal to do a lot more writing. Granted, I try to keep up with that, but admittedly, I've fallen a little bit behind. Let me see, my last journal entry was... I wrote a bunch of essays in here. My last proper journal entry was the 15th of January, but I'm going to be getting back into it. I went through a little bit of a busy couple of weeks with teaching and pretty much just working on my new diet and stuff like that. And then I also have my bullet journals. Now, I started bullet journaling probably about 3 years ago, I want to say. I think this is about my this is my fourth actual journal. This was my last one. And I've basically been keeping all of my dates and times and thoughts in and around these journals. These are where I come to spend time with myself, and there's not a lot of direct information in here. A lot of it is just the actual setups themselves. But when I'm setting up my journal, that's when I take time to, think through stuff and look into myself a little bit more. I've got a couple of different setups in here. I'm trying to find where the beginning of my most recent setup is. Here we go. So a lot of times what I'll do is, if I have free time between lessons, or I play D&D with a bunch of friends on weekends, and so if I'm in the middle of a campaign and my character isn't highly involved, I will doodle a lot. This was sort of my welcome into January doodle. It's a peacock / flower. I don't really know what it is. It started as a flower and turned into a peacock. And then there's this one that I did. I'm pretty sure I did that one between lessons. But that's kind of what I do is when I'm not journaling, the way that I process my thoughts is I will just sort of lose myself in my head, and I will draw just sort of nonsense doodles as a way to give myself something physical to do while I'm lost in thought. But it's definitely something that, again, I'm pretty new with in this journey of sort of learning to love myself. I'm also learning to take myself into consideration a lot more and focus on my thoughts and emotions, because I kind of touched on it a little bit in the last vlog, but I am not very good at processing my own emotions sometimes. And that's just because I guess I tended to brush them off and sort of leave them alone just because I didn't think I had the time or the energy to deal with them. So I would just kind of ignore them and leave them be somewhere else. Which is problematic because I am an emotional person. Again, like I said last time, I don't deal with anger or anything that much, but I do deal with anxiety a lot. I worry a lot. So stuff like that, if I'm not really, really conscious about sorting through stuff, I'd rather just sort of smush it into a box and leave it alone than actually deal with it. But in this new sort of journey that I'm taking myself on, I am sort of pushing myself to really take note of that kind of stuff. And journaling and doodling and stuff like that is a really, really good way for me to really focus on doing that kind of thing. All of that said, if anybody would like to know a little bit more about my bullet journaling process, let me know. I would be happy to post something about that, just about my setup and stuff like that. I'm actually set up right now. I have my planner all set and ready to go through until April. So I have this much done halfway through my journal. Just blank but set up, because I know myself, once I get busy, I'll lose track of time and I'll probably forget to set up my monthlies. Excuse me. So yeah, as far as introspection goes, it's a new friend that I am learning how to spend time with. Yeah, I think that it's really, really, really important, like I said in the last vlog, I think, to sort of spend time with yourself and really, really pay attention to what's going on. And yeah, oh boy, every single time that I've been vlogging so far, I get sort of lost in talking and I don't realize how much time has passed. We're already 12 minutes in. So I'm going to leave it here for today. Again, if you want to learn more about my bullet journaling process and stuff like that, please let me know. I'd love to make a video about it, I guess. And yeah, have a lovely day. Please stay warm. Please stay safe out there. I know that it's freezing chaos in this part of the world. So, bye! By the way, this is my current setup. I prop my phone up on there, and then this window is my lighting. Like I said, not professional here. So, here's the reveal. Look at that out there. Disgusting. It's so cold.